Should a student ever be forced to deny their religion in order to pass a test in a state-run school?
No.
No? Okay. So, if a person religiously does not believe in the Big Bang, would asking a test question like, when did the Big Bang happen? Would that be forcing them to deny their religion if they're expecting them to say 13.8 billion years ago?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? But they don't believe the Big Bang happened, but they're kind of forced to act like they agree with the Big Bang.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. You'd have to, I guess, learn more about it and have the student, I think that really depends on the student.
Depends on the student?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. And so there's a lot of other things. It's not just the Big Bang here, but we could talk about like evolution and things like that. And we kind of get the same kind of response where we have test questions framed by making a student pretend like they agree with it even if they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it would be for the point of the class would be to learn and just learn about those things. So yeah, I think they would just have to learn and say what's on the test.
So they should be forced to say 13.8 billion years ago even though they don't believe that themselves.
I guess maybe for the point of the class, maybe.
Okay. How about simply just reframing the question to say, instead of saying when did the Big Bang happen, say when does NASA claim the Big Bang happened? And that way it separates the student from the claim itself.
I think that would be a much better way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went and talked to Professor Vandermeer, the department head of Earth Sciences here, as well as like all of the other Earth Science professors, and they said a simple change like that would be infeasible. That was Professor Vandermeer's words, infeasible. Even though he acknowledged that he had the power to write the test questions himself.
Interesting.
Do you think that should be infeasible?
I think it's definitely possible, and you could definitely make that little change
Yeah.
for the sake of the students.
Would you appreciate that for yourself?
Yeah, it would. I think it would be like nice to know that all students are like getting the understanding of that question that they need.
Yeah, again, this is a much larger scape than just the Big Bang, right?
Yeah.
Because it could be evolution, it could be all kinds of stuff. And so just point to one source. You know, they've got all of the class hour to talk about as many sources as they want. Just pick one of those sources and say, according to this person, when did this happen? Or kind of
That
into
would make
details.
sense.
All right. Thank you. That was
Yeah.
great.
Join me. Become a defender of truth by actually getting up and doing something. I've got phone numbers and emails here. Send a text. Send an email, not just to these people, but to your local school teachers and school boards. Write to your state board of education. This problem is everywhere. Defend your right to disagree and have your own beliefs. Together, we can make a difference. Send.